On this episode of Game Shack, it's almost Black Friday, and I've gone and done some research and tried to find the very best prices I can on home arcade products. Talking about products from Arcade1up, AtGames, talking about a new in-box 3/4 scale virtual pinball game for a killer deal, a whole bunch of other things that we're going to talk about. So stick around and find out all about the best deals for Black Friday. Coming up next. Hey everybody, welcome on back into the Game Shack. I'm your host, JDV for Evil Genius Entertainment. Happy almost Thanksgiving. I'm recording this on Wednesday evening, so right off the bat I'll tell you that all of these prices are subject to change. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. Before we go any further though, you guys are the primary sponsors of this channel, so if you like this home arcade type content, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. And subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you do subscribe so you know when videos like this come out. If you really want to help me out, you can buy me a coffee. Links down below. Also, during the video, you see maybe some things pop up for sale. If you buy anything from my affiliate links, you don't lose any money and I make a little bit of money, so there you go. Okay, so as I said, all of these prices are good as of Wednesday evening, 2 days before Black Friday drops. There's every indication that these are going to be the best prices that we see. I'll talk a little bit about Arcade1up in a second. But again, if you guys know of better places or some other kind of crazy deal, please let us know down below so that we have a chance at jumping in on that bargain. Anyway, these are the best deals, the most interesting deals that I could find for Black Friday. All right, let's jump in on Arcade1up sales. I did a whole video on what they're doing. There's no indication that anything's going to change, but they can't have NFL Blitz at 600 bucks, right? They can't continue to have Simpsons at 700. So you'd think if they were going to do a killer sale on Friday that they haven't told us about already, those would be the kind of cabs, you know, older cabs that have risers. So I don't know, maybe keep your eye open for that. But otherwise, the pre-announced deals, at least at Best Buy, and you can see the same thing at Kohl's and Amazon, Walmart, is essentially $100 off their Legacy Deluxe cab. So everything from Mortal Kombat 2, Pac-Man, Class of 81, they're gonna have $100 off of Big Blue, they have $100 off Street Fighter. So, you know, the deals are okay. You're not gonna feel like you got clubbed in the head like a baby seal if you spend $400 on those deluxes. But, you know, we would like to see them go a little lower, but don't expect that. The only cabs I could really see going down are Blitz, are the Simpsons, because they have those cabs for obviously way too much money. Basically, you're looking at getting $100 off of their cabs for Arcade1up. Similarly, AtGames has a deal right now going on for Black Friday. It starts Friday and it goes to, I think, 3 p.m. on Monday. So you don't have all Monday, but you'd have some of Cyber Monday to jump in on these deals. Kind of similar to Arcade1up. They don't have any killer deals going on right now on their virtual pinball games or cabs. You can get 20% off their game packs. You can basically look at 20% off on their V-Pins. No, again, no killer deals, nothing to make, you know, they don't have any cabs for $9.99. That is not happening. You can get into the brand new Sea of Thieves for $15.49 plus $100 shipping and handling. And if you do, you get the SSF kit and topper, I believe, coming in that package. So you get the whole thing. That's the cheapest way you can get a pre-installed SSF kit. 4KP right now is with that Sea of Thieves package. That's a good price. It's of course not the best price we saw. The Addams Family, when it debuted, I believe was $11.99 plus $100 shipping and handling. But that's how AtGames works, right? Is they tend to give you a really good deal up front, and then after that it kind of goes to normal pricing where you will see some sales. I will say this, if you were wanting to pick up a 4KP before Christmas, you're not going to see any better deals than what you see over there for Black Friday. I think the next time we'll see any kind of sales of real serious note will be National Owners Day, and that is around mid-February. So again, if you wanted to put one of these under your Christmas tree, those are the deals that are available. They're not horrible, but neither are they great. They do have one great deal though, and that's for if you own an ALU, you can get that 40 game Activision pack right now for 20 bucks. that is a great deal. I mean, they have all of those killer Activision titles, including Pitfall, Hero. I mean, just everything that you'd want from that game pack is in that game pack. I bought it a long time ago. It works absolutely great. That is a killer deal. If you have an ALU of any generation, I have a 1.0 machine, but it'll work on your brand new Costco version too. So it is a great way to add a whole bunch of games cheap, and you don't have to go mess around with side loading games or anything like that. So that is what I'd recommend from AtGames this Black Friday. Talk to Glenn over at GRS. Thundersticks, he's got a great sale, maybe the best overall sale on home arcade products is going on over there now. You can get 30% off of everything that he makes except for the Build-A-Cade, and then you can get 50% off of that Build-A-Cade right now. So I have the coupon codes for that down below. I don't make any money off it or anything like that, but it's a good way to save that money. So you're saving 30% on any of those things that he makes. He makes some of the best controllers that you're going to buy anywhere on the planet. Star Wars yokes, trackballs, all that great stuff is over there for 30% off. Again, links down below. Buy Stuff Arcades, so check that out real briefly. I didn't see any kind of great deals. They kind of have a thing where if you spend some money, you get a gift card right now from them. I think for 50 bucks, 100 bucks. It depends on how much money you spend. So no real killer deals over there, at least that I'm aware of. Again, correct me if I'm wrong down below. Kind of like that Kohl's Cash. If you don't end up spending it, it didn't really save you any money. But anyway, go ahead and check out buystuff.com for their latest sales this Black Friday. All right, so now for what I think is the best deal on actual machines, whole working machines that you can get right now. And that is $375 for Toy Shock's Black Hole over at Walmart. For you guys who don't know, this was actually the first 3/4 scale virtual pinball game that you could buy commercially on the market. So what you're going to get are 24 Gottlieb tables on here, and these are going to play exactly the way they play on the Alp as far as I know, and also the 4KP. The Gottlieb tables, all of that is going to be similar programming. There's a very interesting thing about these Toy Shock games to me, and that is, even though the back glass doesn't move, it gives you true scoring in the back glass. So it's not just a TV screen. It is a legitimate sort of a back glass with legitimate digital scoring for the 4 players. That is unique in the home arcade experience and would be a way to kind of change things up. Now again, these are going to be small machines. They're going to be very, very similar to the Arcade1up. 24-inch screen, similar size legs, back glass, all of that. Anyway, that Black Hole machine is going for $375, has a really cool looking back glass delivered free of shipping to your house. So that might be something to look into if you were interested in virtual pinball, but again, you don't want to be spending all that money. Okay, so that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you liked it. I hope that you guys have a happy Thanksgiving if you live here in the States, and if you don't, I hope you had a good Thursday. All right, love each other, and I'll see you guys again next week in the Game Shack. Mwah! Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Be sure to visit evilgeniusentertainment.com for exclusive content, swag, casting call news, and much, much more.